It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Brock Purdy. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the 49ers and the Cards, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to...
For an opener, Purdy to throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. He's got it. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 62 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And
that is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel.
Let's get this point.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
there's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point.
That'll be intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He pulls it in around the 5. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Purdy. That one taken in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into half.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and he slams it in there, and he is in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy on 1st down. Ayuk makes the catch right side.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He's going to run it. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Cardinals will... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw for Purdy. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth... To throw on first down is Purdy. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A gain there of 21. First down, 49ers. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.